2, heels a little lower this time. And then now I want you to keep your legs straight and keep pressing into your arms. Good. Now keeping your legs straight, I want you to stick your butt out to allow your legs to lift towards the ceiling. Your butt stays heavy, finding your hamstring stretch. Stay here for me. Can you press into the straps 1 more inch to really get your butt onto the carriage? So press through the backs of your legs to really get that stretch. Good. Now flex your ankles even more if you can to find more of a stretch even into your low back. Now can you hollow your ribs into the mat? Good. Can you really get your low back to touch? Find length in your spine. Good. And then bend your knees into your chest. We'll do that 2 more times. So press out into your frog. So this is the modification for your short spine massage. Instead of going up and over and massaging through your spine, we're working on just like lengthening your low back into the carriage, since obviously like the weight is pulling your back forwards.
Makes sense.
Okay, so legs, yes, so frog in and then press it out. Legs stay straight. Legs stay straight. As your butt stays anchored, you lift your legs up towards the ceiling. Now pause here. Flex your ankles, find your hamstring stretch, but think reach through your sits bones to anchor your hips into the mat even more. It's smaller than you think, it's more of like, just like how you were pushing on the ring.
Yeah.
Good. And then bend it in. 1 more time. Press it out. Good. And then legs are straight as you fold up the hips. Now think, sit on right hand more as you flex your ankles. Yes. Good. Lengthen through your low back by tightening your lowest abdominals. And then bend your knees back into your chest, and we'll go into our circles. So press your legs out and away. Good. They're going to be super small. You're going to lift your legs back up, keeping your butt just as heavy like we just practiced.
Okay.
So lift your legs back up to that starting point, and then open. As your legs stay open, you press through the straps going back down to the starting position, and then you zip it together. Yes, so lift your legs up, butt is heavy, open to the width of the machine, or just like shoulder width, and then press through your hamstrings and zip it together. Good.
Do you want it to be more of the
So,
motion?
At first we kind of do like boxes or squares, and then we can go more into like semicircles.
Okay.
So lift it up, open, press it down, and then zip it together. Think your pelvic floor is lifting up through your spine. Good, open. Heavy tailbone as you reach through and together. Lift it up. Open, find more reach this time. You could go a little lower. Good, just to there, zip it. Yes, that was good. And lift it up. Open. Reach through your hamstrings, your low back stays connected as you zip it together. 1 more time. Now think low stomach pulls in to keep your back connected as you reach through your heels. Good. And now we reverse. Legs are together as you press it down. It grazes the shoulder blocks as you open. You lift it up. Heavy tailbone as you go up in this direction. So go slower for me. Really think stick your butt out, but pull your stomach in to keep your spine connected. Good. That was better. Press it down. Open. Lift it up. Everything stays connected. 3 more like this. Open. Up. Together. Open. Up. Together. Last one. Together. Bend your knees in. Carefully take those off. We'll stay laying down for our coordination. Keep your knees into your chest, and then you'll find that Pilates stance again. Hold on to the handles so they'll shake out from the leather loops. Perfect. All right, so elbows are tight by your sides, so they're touching your ribs. Good. And then you're gonna find your chest as open as possible. All right, so we're gonna have you into your upper C curve, since that was good for your 100. Do you feel like you're sliding down a little bit?
I do.
Like you've moved. Okay, shimmy back up, and there we go. Oh, I know sometimes it's like really good to wear minimal clothing because you like stick.
Yeah.
Helps you anchor. Okay, good. So we find our Pilates stance.
Okay.
All right. So typically for coordination, your legs go out to a diagonal, but I want you to think like a really high diagonal, like we just did for our frogs. Okay. Elbows are tight by your sides. Dig them into your ribs. So how much can you get your elbows anchored into the mat and your elbows anchored into your ribs? So even more connected. Yeah, and then reach your elbows away from your shoulders to open your chest even more. Good, now curl your head, neck, and shoulders, keeping your elbows on the carriage. Press your hands in to the carriage, elbows stay connected. Good, now straighten your legs out in a high diagonal. Open your legs, zip them together, bend your knees in, and then bend your elbows. And then rest your head, and that's one. How'd that feel?
No, it's hard.
Oh, really hard.
Yeah, it's okay.
Open, close, in, elbows bend. Take a second. All right.
Wait.
There, wait, you can take a break for a second. Do you feel any pounding in your stomach?
I don't feel it. Like, I don't, you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't feel that.
Okay, I don't
But
like
it
it though.
does.
I don't like
Yeah,
that.
you can see it.
Okay, so we're gonna break this down again.
Yeah,
We're gonna exclude the head curl
yeah.
and see if we see that with your legs reaching out.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, so elbows are tight by your sides. Good. Okay. Now, arms are gonna press down as your legs reach up. Good. Good. Open, close. Bend knees in and then bend your elbows. That was good. I didn't see it there. Did it?
My head's down. I can't feel it.
You didn't?
I
Okay.
can't feel, or at least I can't feel when it happens. I can just see when it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Okay.
It's so fun to learn about the body.
I know, I'm like, your model.
Exactly. Okay, we're gonna do one more like that, really keeping everything in. All right, so dig your elbows, elbows side by side, beautiful. All right, legs reach up as arms press. Open your legs. Inner thighs connect, pelvic floor connection, close your legs. And then bend your knees in and then your elbows. And then we'll take a break. You can rest those handles, find the hooks behind the shoulder blocks. And then you're gonna stay laying down actually. We're gonna do a little like ab series variation. So so your arms are gonna be long by your side. Alright. So I want you to find your legs together, but I want your heels on the frame here for me. So go heels closer to you. Yeah. So
Oh,
heels
on that?
on-
On
yeah,
the
yeah,
frame.
yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. So we're gonna do single toe taps.
Okay.
Alright, so anchoring throughout, you're going to keep your head down, your low back especially, but everything connected. Just bringing your right knee into your chest and then lowering it back down to the starting position. Good. Left knee comes in and then goes down. Now feel your pelvic floor and your obliques help pick up your knee. And lower it back down. Right knee comes in and left comes down. Now pause when you have your right knee into your chest. Can you think, get your sits bone down more, so knee will go a little bit over your hip more, and then reach your right hip away to keep length in that side. Good. Now set it back down. Left side comes in. And same as before, find the length. Good. And set down. Now can you keep the length as you bring your knee in? Good. Set it down. And set it down one more time each side. Keeping the length, reaching through your right hip. Left knee comes in. And then take a second. Okay, that was all good. Cool. Okay, now we're gonna do our single straight leg stretch. First we'll bring our knee in and then straighten it out.
Okay.
One leg at a time.
Okay.
Okay, so keeping that length, reach your right sideline into your right hip bend. Bring your knee into your chest. Good. Now straighten your leg up towards the ceiling. Now reach your right hip even longer. Think slide your left back up and through your right heel and then bend your knee first and then you'll place it back down on the foot guard. Yes. Left side, bring your knee in. Straight leg up at a high diagonal. Bend your knee in and place it down. Just two more each side. Right knee comes in, straighten it up, and then back down. Left knee in and up. Bend and lower. Knee in, extend, bend and lower. Last one on the left. Good. And lower and take a sec. How does that feel?
Good.
Seems like they're easy for you.
They do feel easy, but I feel like I'm trying to make sure I'm like it doesn't feel hard, but
Mm-hmm.
I also don't know how much
You don't want to rotate.
I'm moving.
Yeah. No, you definitely got a lot better once I was like helping you find the length. You were
Yeah.
able to keep it.
Okay, cool.
Now we're gonna do like a version of crisscross, but just focusing on your hips rotating. So it's really like a TikTok.
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever done TikTok.
I think so.
But we're gonna keep your toes connected to the foot bar, so you can elevate your heels, but your toes are still on. And it's gonna be a lumbar rotation, but I want you to think about connecting to your obliques,
Okay.
and then also your pelvic floor, just
Yep.
like really strengthening your cocoon. Okay, all right.
I thought you were gonna say you're cuckoo.
Yeah, that too. Maybe I'm cuckoo. All right, gonna rotate your knees to the right. Good. Find a stretch in your low back, and then come back up through center. Go over to the left, and come back up. Now, can you think? Bring your hip with you. So lift your hip.
I'm
Yes.
sorry,
And then come up, over to the left, and come up. Now when you do this, can you keep your ribs connected? Really lengthening back. Good. Over to the left, and up. 2 more each side. And up. Bringing your right hip with you. And use your obliques to pick up your knees. 1 more to the right. Good. Opening and anchoring through your upper back. Last one to the left. And come up, and take a sec. Good job. Okay, now we're gonna slide off to the right. Leave those. The rest of those are no. Okay, I'm gonna move this. Okay, dokie. We're gonna do our long box series seated, because normally our long box series is on our stomach. Oh shit.
Oh no.
I forgot there was a bunch of stuff in there.
Effective storage.
I know, right? Okay. We're going to stay on 2 springs, and you're going to sit here with your feet on the headrest. Alright, so you're going to hold on to these for me. I'm going to grab the ball. I just realized no music is playing.
I didn't notice.
It's always like very mellow anyway,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Alright, good. You look very nice and tall. Alright. You actually looked better before I said anything. Just in the sense because then you like kind of arched
Well,
your
I
back.
kind of rolled. I thought I was, when you said that, it felt like I was sitting on my tailbone, so I feel like I kind of rolled forward
interesting.
onto my sit bones. But maybe that's
Because, I mean, maybe
Doing-
tall wasn't a good word. It was
Yeah.
more like you weren't
straight.
You were like
I was
straight.
straight,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
But you could always be more lifted.
Is that better or is that still arched?
Here, first I'm gonna have you hold on to the lowest part of the leather loops.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay. And then I also want you to pull your heels back onto the box to really help secure your skin. Okay. Yeah, so think lift out of your low hips back. So lift up into your back and keep your shoulders down and back like we worked on at the beginning of class.
Okay.
Good. Does that feel more lifted at all? You didn't really change that much.
Like that.
It does, it looks like, no, I mean, it looks like you're sitting on your sits bones.
Okay.
Does it feel?
No, it does
Like
feel like
more
it's
so?
fine, yeah.
Okay. Alright, arms are gonna stay straight, and then reach your arms down towards the ground without moving the carriage yet. Good. Alright, now, before we start moving, can you actually bring your shoulders slightly forward?
Yes.
Yes, there we go, that looks better. We just needed a different perspective. Alright, keeping your ball engaged and your heels pulling back, that will help engage your pelvic floor. Pull the straps back and connect your shoulder blades to open your chest. Now hug the box with your hands and lift taller, gazes forwards. Good. And then release it, arms and wrists are straight as you reach your arms forward. Good, we have 4 more like this. Inhale, pull it back. Good. Exhale, reach it forward. Inhale, pull it back. Exhale, reach it forward. Now think about really connecting your triceps into your upper back more. Can you connect the lowest part of your shoulder blades? Good. And now we'll add on. So inhale, pull it back. Exhale, just stay here. Inhale, look over your right shoulder as you open more. Inhale, look center. Exhale, look to the left. Inhale, look center. Exhale, reach your arms longer, bringing your shoulders as you close the carriage. Good. We do again. So inhale, pull it back. Exhale, pause. And then inhale, look over your left shoulder. Exhale, center. Inhale to the right. And then exhale, center. Inhale, grow taller to close the carriage all the way. How's the spring tension? Good. Okay, cool. It's usually one spring.
Okay.
It's two.
My range of motion is not very large.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, no. All right, now we're gonna bring your arms out to a T for T pull. So we're gonna try to just lift them higher. Yeah, there you go. So a little bit higher, beautiful. And then keep your shoulders slightly forward as you do this. And then you're gonna externally rotate your shoulders and then pull your ribs back into my hand here.